Good turnaround Tuesday, Warriors. Not much change. Follow through to the downside in euro and cable today as well. The RBA did come in and eased. It wasn't exactly real hawkish cut. So there still could be a break to buy. I'm focusing on the Aussie now for buys. Uh, the concern I have about being too long the euro right here are the German elections and any potential tariffs on Europe. Because, President Trump has said Europe's tough, and a lot of it has to do with cars. And, it's very possible with everything that's going on in Europe, uh, even geopolitically, that I just want to be a little careful in cable. I have a cleaner look for another sale in the dollar if we get up there. It may not, but you have to protect your dollar shorts now. I wouldn't want to be short the dollar back over 108. Okay, if we start taking out 108, get rid of your dollar short positions. You should have been taking partials. There were all kinds of opportunities. There was, euro at 102. If you recall, on that big gap, we bought cable this day. I mean, you have 300 pips in that if you stayed with a partial. Looking at cable right here on this 4 hour, you see this one drive, and then here's the second drive right here. Maybe tempting to even attempt a cable short at new highs if we get a three. Could probably see it clear on a shorter term time frame. You'll see the separation. So here's a 2 hour. We confirmed on this. Um, we diverged under 70 on this, and at new highs in cable, will also diverge. So I may try a short here because we could get a pretty deep pullback if the dollar's going to rally. So just scalping around, it's not every day, and for sure it's not every week that you get important turning points like you had in cable down here and then had a chance to buy a pullback. And now the move has progressed. So, it's not as attractive as a long after this. And I still say that the dollar's very bullish, too bullish, the dollar right now. But I'm not afraid of trading both sides of the market, and I see a three drive. I'm going to trade it, even if it's counter trend. So keep an eye on this. Um, I am actually I'm down on this trade so far, but I'm taking a shot. I wasn't sure which one to sell, either gold or silver. So I did them both. 88 on this gold silver ratio held pretty good. And now it's back in a range. So I wasn't sure. Right now, you look at this and it doesn't give me any biases. So, I'm not in a real high conviction period right here. I mean, I'm waiting for the market to continue to melt up or negate the breakout. So there's a lot of waiting going on. So it's more of a guerrilla warrior tactic right now. And S&Ps are already giving it up. They should not be closing much under 61. And that could happen. Maybe that's why the dollar's going to pop. Also, yields are up a bit. If I draw a trend line, it's still up. I thought we could maybe still see 433 before we rally to new highs, but I am looking for new highs in the in yields. I'm looking for over 5%, or at least to test 5% in the coming weeks and months. So let me just look for a trend line here, and you'll see what I'm talking about. A little technical analysis live. All right, I'll give it the benefit of the doubt. So, here we are. We start breaking down, then we could have something like this from here. But you see this high? You could put it in you could scroll it right now, and you would see that it is a confirmed high. So to me, that implies another high coming in yields. So watch that. What's TLT doing? Really been a confusing, whippy market. You know, this was CPI and then it negated CPI and now it's not following through up here. I'm not going to trade it, but I'm going to just maintain the bias that there's going to be a better long entry in bonds. I'm not shorting them here either. Looking at VIX is popping a little bit, so it might be a warning sign. But you guys know I'm looking to lay out shorts again in the Mag 7. And, I do think that they're going to make, some of them are going to make new highs. Look at this. With silver up, you're really not getting much in the silver shares. This one still looks ugly. Maybe a third drive in First Majestic. This one, not as good anymore either. The gold shares are acting a little better, but remember I said to take profits on miners that there could be a correction in the miners to take it back down to 37. I still think that's the case. And I look at Bitcoin and it's so sideways. That's what I mean. There's a lot of neutral stuff. So let's get to Mag 7. Here's Amazon. It's on the verge of breaking down, but perhaps they could generate one more pop in it. Here's Apple. It's rallied pretty good. I was thinking, maybe up here around 251, 252. We'll see. This week I may try it. Meta finally having a down day. Um, it did confirm on the 4 hour. But as you can see, a lot of these are not acting good. There could be a loss. Mexico is going to sue Goog over naming the whole Gulf of Mexico the Gulf of America. Netflix was on the tear for a while. It still, doesn't look like a great short. If Microsoft rallied to 428, that'd be a good short. And as you know, I covered my sales in here, my puts in here before it broke out. I'm looking for new highs. I wouldn't be surprised now that we filled this gap, that we could get some kind of pullback, maybe even to 130, 128, and then go again. I'm counting about 160, 165 for a final high in that. So I still think it has juice, even if we pull back here a little bit. And you guys know I've been talking about wheat forever. I've flashed it on for months now on X, also in the room. It's outperforming all the other grains now. I even showed the breakout after it happened. Have you built your silo yet? If not, because you don't have the cash, you need to come into the room and learn. Come and learn. Come and share. Come and collaborate in TradeGATEHub.com. But most of all, don't just count your pips, count your blessings. We'll see uh, what happens here in the metals. I still think that there's another decline coming in silver down to here. And with gold, if we don't make new highs and put in a lower high, I'm expecting, something like from 2880, maybe as deep as 28, 2780. So there are some daily moving averages that would imply around the same level too. Here you go, 2720 back near the breakout. So we'll see. We're not that far away from the highs. How far away are we now? These highs. So we could get a third drive. If we do, I'm going to try it again. It's going to be just like cable. Although this one did not make a new high. But if we do make a new high here in gold, it will be under 70. And I still believe that on strength, you should be lightening up on your gold positions, on your miners. So everyone remember, don't just count your pips, count your blessings. Be careful with your bearish dollar positions, we could get a rip, and be prepared if we get the rip to self-strengthen the dollar until proven otherwise. And to me, I've lowered it from 109.5 to we really shouldn't be taking out this high anymore, 820. So that's a wrap. Have a great day, everybody. See you tomorrow. Tomorrow's interview day at 8:30, and should be a good one. See who it's going to be. Dave Floyd. There's Dave. Okay. He's a trader with 20 years experience, founder of Aspen Trading Group, where he provides analysis, trading strategy. He's expanded into institutional and retail clients. He's a veteran. It's going to be great to catch up with Dave Floyd tomorrow. So